Hello YouTube, welcome back to another one of my videos. It's a new week and a new video. This week I'm going to show you what's on my phone real estate edition. This question, I found it on a Facebook group that I follow, and people were like, so what apps are essential when you're a real estate agent? I'm like, oh my god, that's a great video. So shout out to whoever asked that question on Facebook. So let's press screen record, and I'm going to show you guys everything from beginning to end. So I have 4 screens, and then there's the last screen that shows like all your apps divided into different sections. We're going to start from the very beginning. So when you first look up on my phone, you have calendar, which I use to like try to keep track of things. So if you notice here, I have appointments, then here I have Zoom meetings, and yes, I should be on a Zoom meeting right now, but Zoom, I have my Invisalign on, okay? Don't make fun of me. But because I was doing this video and they're actually already recording it, I was like, whatever, let me just get into the video. I'll watch it later. Thursday I have another Zoom meeting, and if you go, like, I have different appointments and stuff that I just put on my calendar. I like to use calendar because I could look it up on my phone, I could look it up on my iPad or my laptop. So any Apple devices that I use, it syncs to any of them. So that's why I like Apple. Then if you go on my photos, I have a bunch of screenshots. Some is like nonsense and some are things that I actually need and whatever. When you go on notes, I have my to-do list. That's like my priority number 1 is there. So I have a bunch of things that I need to do for the day. Clock, you guys, what do you use clock for? Set up alarms, whatever. Clocks, then it's camera, then there's my wallet. Okay, we shouldn't show all that, but y'all already saw, whatever. So yeah, I like to try to sync as many cards as possible. I put it there, and then like tickets, movie tickets, when you buy tickets you could add them to your wallet and stuff like that. Then there's music, FaceTime, and then nonsense like iTunes Store. I never learned how to use that. Watch, I don't ever use. Maps, if I'm not using Waze, Maps is the way to go. I love Maps. Some people hate it. My husband dislikes it. I follow another real estate agent that I watch her YouTube videos, and she was saying how much she hates it, but honestly, that's what Apple gave me. That's what I like. Fitness I don't use. Find my iPhone, I have it connected with all my devices, my husband's, my mom's, my dad's. I have all of them synced in here, so I can see all of their location. Then when you go into the second screen, you see important things like the mail. I have 4 different emails. One was my generic one before I'm gonna say before I grew up, because that's when, you know, I only had an email for Facebook, to make a MySpace account when MySpace was a thing back then, Twitter. So I get all their junk there. Then I have iCloud. This is just for iPhone. Then I have my email for real estate, I have my email for real estate, and I have my email for Montclair, which is the university that I attended. Then we go on files, and files, I like it as well because everything syncs from one place to the other. I just love the fact that if I'm looking for an offer and I'm driving and something's needed at the moment, I could just go through my phone and look at it there. And I'm saying that because I don't write offers on my phone. I write it on my computer or the iPad, primarily the computer. So sometimes, like today, I had a client ask me for something and my computer wasn't available, and I just went through my files, I found it, sent it over, and we were fine. Google Translate, I don't know why I have it there. I must have downloaded for one reason or the other. so it's just there. And then when you go to finance and you open that tab, I have all my banks. So Chase, TD Bank, Discover. Certain people send me money through Cash App for one reason or the other. And then I have Robinhood because I invest in stocks. So that's all in that finance bracket. And then you have my social media. So you have Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Facebook. I love all of them. I don't use Twitter as much because when I was younger, I used to like literally tweet a lot of crap, and I wouldn't want my clients to look into any of those. So it's just a private account that I have to see what celebrities post for the most part. I have Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat ever since Instagram became a thing, but it does remind me of like this day last year, so that's why I still have it there. YouTube I love. YouTube Studio is for YouTubers, for people that post videos like me. So I have YouTube Studio. Messenger is a quick way for me to get my Facebook messages. I have Print because it links to my printer, so that's the one I have. And your girl here one time tried to do couponing. I never really got into it, but I did take a class, so that's why I have all these apps. It was recommended by the person that I took the class from. I've never ever gone to a place trying to do like any of the things that she recommended. Even though I'm trying to get into it, it's been almost 2 years and I still haven't gotten the hang of it. So I literally have to go back and like watch her videos. I'm not good at couponing, guys. But I do have these apps like Coinout, Fetch Rewards, and Pay. I use those three because of the simple fact that, well, the first two, when you have a receipt, you just upload it there and you get a few cents or a few dollars, so I have those. And then Pay literally just, it links to my credit card. So every time I use or my debit cards, every time I use my cards, it just gives me points. And why not save some money there? Like this one, I have $5.74 by just uploading receipts. And then this one, I have $28. And Pay, by doing nothing and Pay, I have $16. So I keep those there. You never know if I actually get into couponing one day and learn how to save more money. I'm a good budgeter, but not a good couponing person. And then supermarkets go hand in hand with couponing because these are the ones that she recommended to download and the one stores that she recommended to go to. She's the person that I took the class from. She's very big on Walgreens, so I have it there, but I'm more of a Target girl. I love Target. And if you notice, those little clouds just means that I haven't been in those apps in a while. When I first moved into this place, I used to shop at BJ's, but because it's only me and my husband, we only buy things in bulk, like toilet paper and paper towel and toothpaste. Like everything else, we just go to a different supermarket because it's just the two of us. And when we used to go to BJ's, we were wasting a lot of money. The food would just go in the trash because we would buy so much and not eat all of it because we're only 2 people. Then I have TikTok. I am trying to learn the hang of TikTok, but you see, like, I don't have many things. 3, 6, 9. I have a few TikToks that I've been trying to do this year, but I didn't get on TikTok when everyone was doing TikTok during quarantine and all that. Then I have Pinterest. I love Pinterest for interior designing. When I want to do something in my house, like I just go to Pinterest and get some ideas. When somebody is talking about, oh, I want to do this in the house and that, like my neighbor was doing her front of the house, and I went into Pinterest and I got some ideas from there. I love Pinterest for stuff like that. They also do have like good quotes when it comes to like life and like real estate and stuff like that. So sometimes I look into those, but for the most part I do like interior designing and like some hacks on like organizing and stuff. They have all those good tips there. Then this is one of my business real estate brackets. Here I have the Super E key. So this is just an electronic key for you to get into some houses. If you obtain key and you put in your PIN, it connects through Bluetooth with the lockbox and the keys just pop out. I'm pretty sure that most real estate agents are familiar with it, and if this is not something that's offered in your city, your state, I'm sure it'll come sooner than later. And then I have showing time. I'm gonna show you guys. By the time this video is out, I most likely did the showings already. So here is where I actually I try, depending on the listing agent, I try to schedule my showings. Some agents hate it just because Zillow just bought them out, but hey, it's just an easier way for you to schedule your showings and see what time is what and where, and I like it. Zoom is because I offer free buyers and free sellers consultation, and when I'm doing meetings like the Zoom meeting that I had this morning, those webinars are through there. I have Fairway now. That is one of my lenders that I use, and it's just a very easy way for me to go through the mortgage estimate, because a lot of clients would like to know, so I just plug in some numbers there and it gives me an estimate. Go to webinar. It's again for when I'm doing some Zoom webinars. Well, when I'm scheduling some webinars, and some of them are through there rather than Zoom. So that's what I use. That's why I have it on my phone. I have Kindle because I have Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime sometimes offers you free readings, or like you get all your package at once and you get digital money, some kind of discount. So with those digital discounts, I try getting like a book or something. That's why I have Kindle. Netflix, I only use it on my phone when I'm like at the airport or on a trip. That's the only reason why I will have Netflix on my phone, because I'd rather see it on a big screen than my phone, right? LinkedIn, I don't really use a lot, but it's always good to have it there. I always put my success and my achievements, because you never know who's looking you up where. So I have LinkedIn. Then I have this little bracket, Charlotte's Education. My little sister is 6 years old and she was doing virtual school, and I'm like her mother. So I wanted to know how she was doing and everything, so I downloaded these things so I could keep track of her report. Podcast, I listen to podcasts. I don't know why that word wouldn't come out, but I listen to it every now and then. That's why it's there. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. So this app, another one of my lenders just sent it out. Let's move it. I don't know why it's here. He just sent it out last week, and now I'm able to see the process of their mortgage commitment. So, well, the application from beginning to end. So let me see if it shows me here. Pending. Okay, so here it will show me, like, once they get the pre-approval and their pre-qualification for these people that I sent them, it would have a check mark. So once we get into contract and I sent that contract to him, it will have a check mark on the contract when the appraisal is ordered and so on. So I am allowed to see the process from the application from beginning to end for these couple. And they have my same last name because it's my cousin trying to buy a house. Yes. So then utilities, it doesn't have anything important, so we're not gonna go there. Food, we have Chipotle, Starbucks, and anyone who personally knows me knows that I'm a Starbucks girl, ride or die. But because Dunkin' Donuts is more like everywhere. Like sometimes you stop at a place and there's no Starbucks, it's only a Dunkin' Donuts. I still have the Dunkin' Donuts app, but I love Starbucks, ride or die. It's just so delicious. Anyone that likes Starbucks and haven't tried the caramel frappuccino should try it and thank me later. Chipotle, it's another fast food that I really like. Anything else I don't really have on my phone because I could just go online and order through there. Stores, these are all my favorite stores except for this one, Pretty Little Thing. I never tried it before, but I have it there because I'm always saying that I'm gonna buy something from there, and I always end up not buying anything there. Prime Video, I just learned about Prime Video, and I had Prime for 4+ years now. But I have Prime Video right next to Amazon. It just makes sense to have it right next to each other. Then every other source, yeah, I know I used to work for Victoria's Secret, so I have Pink Nation, I have Victoria's Secret, and yeah. And music, these are like in a corner because I don't use them anymore. I use Apple Music, but SoundCloud be having some good tracks sometimes, so I just have it there. Photo and video, I have Insta size because on my personal Instagram I used to have like the little white border, so that's where I used to customize the butters through Insta size. And then Canva, I have it for my business account. Canva is really good to like group different pictures and stuff and put them together. I just love Canva. Then I have health and fitness. These are things for my Invisalign. Like I said, I have Invisalign. I used to do TKO research about 2 years ago, so it's there, but I don't really use it anymore. I haven't done a research since, I haven't done a study since before COVID, so like January of 2020. Then I have Scale Up. Scale Up, it links from the scale to my phone, so I can see like how my weight is doing and the progress and all that, so it's there. And LifeMart was something that Victoria's Secret offered us to have different discount in different places. Never really used it, but it's there. Expedia is where girl books all the trips. I love Expedia. I love taking trips, so that's where I go to. Lifestyle, like I said, I have a little sister, so these are all things for her. She has a Nintendo Switch and I have a timer on it, so that's why it's Switch parental. I'm telling ya, it's like I'm the mom. I have Candy Crush for myself, but I haven't used it either. I think I just re-downloaded it a few weeks ago. Then you go here and you see travel. This is Waze, where I have it, and y'all know why I use Waze, because y'all not trying to get caught by a cop while you're speeding, right? Y'all not trying to get those speeding tickets, neither am I. I don't be driving reckless either. It's just, you know, sometimes you're going with the flow. I have Lyft and Uber. Lyft, when I go to different states, I tend to use Lyft more than Uber because Lyft is a little cheaper, but here I only use Uber. I don't know if it varies by states, but that's just the way it happens, and I barely take an Uber now. That was like back then, but sometimes, you know, when we're coming from a trip and we need somebody from the airport to the house, I take Ubers. Then I have this folder. It's called Folder. It has all this nonsense that I don't use. Like iMovie, my husband uses to edit my videos, but I don't use it on my phone. He does it on the computer, so I have iMovie. Keynote, he uses on the computer as well. Pages I like because sometimes it's good to have like handwritten notes, but I don't use it here. I use it on my iPad more than anywhere else. Then we have Clips. I don't know what Clips is, and it also has the bubble, so I never used it. I don't know why it's still there. Groupon I like for discounts. Then productivity is something else that I have for real estate. So I have Realtor.com, Zillow. ShowAmy is an app where you could request other agents to do showings for you, or they could request for you to do showings for them. I never really done one. It also offers you money. So they say like it's 20 minutes for $50 or whatever. I never done another showing and I never requested one because I have my co-agents to do it for me in case I'm not available. But I have it there just in case, and it's extra money. So if I was to do a showing for them and get 50 bucks, why not? The reason why I never actually done it is because my schedule never coordinates with the ones that they just throw there. So never got into it. I got Premier Agent. I just started paying for Zillow leads literally last week. I make a week today. And yeah, it's been great. I had a few leads from there, to each its own. Then I have Facebook ads. I was running a campaign offering free buyers and sellers consultations. So I did this about 2 weeks ago. It has another 2 weeks left. Sales Rabbit, I'm not really sure why I have it, but it's something about like when you do door knocking and you keeping track of it. So I still have to dig into it a little bit. I haven't used it. I literally don't have an account either. So yeah. GoDaddy I have because that's where I did my website through. So GoDaddy is the main page, I'm guessing. Then I have DocuSign. This is where I will have my buyers or sellers do e-signature. But sometimes I just have it here just so I could get the check mark like it was completed. That's pretty much why I have it on my phone. Then we have photo and video. Here I have Lightroom. I never used it, but it was recommended by a friend that if I wanted to edit anything from this camera on my phone, this is the app that I should use. Camera Connect is to transfer my pictures or videos from this beautiful camera to my phone. And then Pixel Cut, my friend just showed me about Pixel Cut, and I like it because when I'm doing my thumbnails, now that I'm doing thumbnails, I could like cut myself and they have like a different background. So that's the reason why I have Pixel Cut, but I haven't tried it yet. And extras is just nonsense, and yeah, we'll skip that. Then I have Photo Vault. In Photo Vault, I have very old pictures that I don't want to keep on my phone, and I look crazy, like crooked teeth, everything. Like honestly, I look crazy. Like I had serious acne, and I still have some, but it's not as severe as I did when I was younger. So all those pictures, I keep it there. Just that I wouldn't delete it just because those are memories, you know. So I have it there. And then sneakers is just a bunch of sneaker apps that my husband has on my phone. That's my husband. If you see down here, I have phone, Safari, NJMLS because I'm always searching of homes for my clients, and like if I see a quick one that I think they might like, I just send it through text and it's just quick to see through there. And then messages, because those are some of the things that I used the most. If you see here, this is just a way for me to find all my apps in an ABC arrangement. And that is it, you guys. Those are all the apps that are on my phone. Look at that beautiful background of me. Let me know in the comment section if you have a picture of yourself in your background. Never know. Some people have quotes, some people have other people. I tend to either have myself or like my little sister and my husband, because, you know, those two people, my heart. They're literally my heart. But yeah, that is the end of today's vlog. I will see you guys in the next video next week, because we're gonna stay as consistent as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.